How's it going, everyone? I'm Alexis Lopez TCG and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be diving into a play booster box of Duskmourn, the latest set out in Magic the Gathering. If you want to check out the links below, we do have a collector booster box we've gone through and a mystery booster 2 booster box that we've gone through as well. That is a Festival in Las Vegas 2024 edition. So check that out, some great pulls in those videos. Today we're hoping to get some good stuff out of this play booster here. Trying to expand our play set, see what we can have for Pauper, for Modern, Pioneer, Standard, whatever it may be. We definitely want to get some more stuff here in Standard that we think we can dive into with our Rakdos mid-range decks. Is anything good enough for our Modern decks? We're going to check it out. But of course, Pauper already has some great stuff, especially for Rakdos Burn, which is one of the things that I recently played, and it's been a lot of fun checking that out. So we're going to see what kind of great hits we have, mythics, rares, and of course trying to get some of those lands and see how we can utilize them in our decks as well. All right, so let me know down in the comments below what kind of luck you've all had with this actual set. How are you enjoying it? Is the power level good for you all? I definitely feel like it's a powerful set, compared at least to Bloomburrow. It's a little bit more powerful in that sense. A lot of people talking about different cards they can put in to different constructed formats, not just Standard. So that's always a good sign for a set, and I, for one, already enjoyed some of the stuff from Bloomburrow, so being able to see what kind of horrors lie in this box, we hope we can walk away with some good stuff. Yeah, as always, let me know down in the comments below your luck. I'm always down to celebrate your wins. I always appreciate you all hanging out with me, so why would I not be happy for you, right? So, as always, if you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification. It really helps the channel grow. Simple as that. Let's start off with pack number 1. All right, play booster number 1. Let's see how this box starts off. See what kind of vibe we're rocking with today. We're hoping it's a great one. We've had some great ones already within the actual collective booster and the mystery booster too, even though that's not Duskmourn, but still, great vibes. We keep it up. So we start off with the great horror token here. All right, so we have a foil grand entryway common. We're gonna go a little bit slow at the beginning, just kind of see what the cards are, see what we're gonna put them, but we're gonna go through them obviously a little bit faster as we've seen a lot of the cards already. Starting off with the forest, we do start off with the comeback wrong rare here. Looks like we're gonna be having the rares at the front on this, so it'll be going through a little bit quicker than I thought. Can we hit any other cards? Oh, threats around every corner. We've recently been doing a draft with blue-green, which went really well with Manifest Dread. The Piranha Flies have been doing fantastic for me. I got 2 of them, put them up in the air, just kept flying through while the enchantments and the Manifest Dreads kept them occupied on the ground. It was great, great, great. Under the Skin, Saw Blade, Skin Ripper. I'm still hoping to get some more great Rakdos stuff just like that, trying to see how we can fit it into our slots. Hey, look at that, non-foil and regular foil. All right, Spectral Snatcher. More rooms. What do you folks think about the rooms so far? Have they been great for you all? Like anything you folks are thinking of using them? I know a lot of people are very happy to have more enchantment-based things they can run. That's always one of the greatest things that people try to build around enchantment decks, especially for Commander, stuff like that. So, it's been a lot of fun. All right, so we're going to be going through... Oh, nice. We did need more of these actual things for the rooms, and they're locked. So, that's really good. We have a foil Balemerk Leech. And we do have a foil Abandoned Campground. So we do have 2 foils right at the beginning. Winter Misanthropic Guide. One in, what is that? Jund, of course. Very nice for the rare. Fear of Burning Alive. Delirium is also a big one that's coming back in this set, right? Anthropede. Flesh Burner. Really good whenever it attacks. Another target creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. That's always good. Fear of Lost Teeth. Now that one is terrifying for me because I definitely do have the fear of lost teeth. I don't want that to happen to me. Also, Unsettling Twins. Crazy card. So as always, we're gonna be putting the lands to the side. We know how great land usage is for us. We're gonna be doing that. Putting everything else to the side. I already have some requests for some things for Pauper. One of my friends is very, very, very much into Pauper. So I asked me, hey, if I find these cards, go ahead and let him know so we can add it to his Pauper deck, and of course keep them for myself as well. Trying to see how we can improve on the Madness Burn deck or Rakdos Burn. So that's one of the things we're looking for. We have the Horror token, House Cartographer, Abandoned Campground Land, Leyline of Transformation. Plenty of ley lines coming back. I myself love Leyline of the Void. We got 2 of them as well in the collector box. Again, check out that link down below. Check out that video. So being able to see more ley lines come back into town, come back and be usable in standard is pretty cool for me. I mean, again, I have great use out of Leyline of the Void, so why would I not do that? Again, Manifest Dread, Bedhead Bestie, letting us know what we're in store for. All right. Continuing with the packs, so far no mythics, but it's all right. We're gonna see what else we can get. I'm still looking through the packs because I want to see what cards we get. Seeing exactly like what things are gonna be playable, what things we should be hoping for. It's pretty good. Arabella, Abandoned Doll. So far though, we've only seen 1 rare per pack. Hoping for at least more than 1 rare each time, but we'll see if we get. Chainsaw, 1 in red artifact equipment. Very simple. When Chainsaw enters, it deals 3 damage up to 1 target creature. And whenever 1 or more creatures die, put a rev counter on Chainsaw. An equipped creature gets +X/+0 when X is a number of rev counters on Chainsaw. Very nice. Another rare here, and then back to uncommon. So yeah, looks like we're seeing the same pull rate as we saw in Bloomborough, which is just like 1 rare or mythic per pack. Nothing too crazy. We're hoping to see more than that. Obviously putting tokens aside, but it looks like that's going to be about the new pull rate from play boosters compared to set boosters. Set boosters, I still feel, definitely give you more rares, more mythic rares as well per pack. But it seems that play boosters just settled on 1 so far. Edge Cornfield. We have the Jolly Balloon Man. Those balloons are terrifying because those are faces. Jesus Christ. And he's so happy about it too. Speaking of getting more rares in the pack, we start off with our first special guest here. This beautiful Damnation. Destroy all creatures and they can't be regenerated. Honestly, this art is beautiful. Very fantastic. Borderless mythic here. So the first mythic for our box is a special guest. So honestly, it's a great one. We'll definitely take that. Very nice. All right. Oblivious Bookworm. Very cool card as well. Letting you draw cards and discard as you see fit when it comes to your deck. I mean, not a bad way to start off with the mythic, right? That's a great one, a special guest, especially that Damnation. Very usable, very playable, very wonderful. Oh, we got our first art card as well. Whoa, whoa. Spider, Arachnophobia fans, beware. I'm sorry about that. All right, Patchwork Beastie, Island, Valgavot's Lair. You know what? I cannot be angry at this. Rare lands, fantastic. And this is one of those great ones as well in this enchantment land here. Valgavot's Lair. So, I mean, we've been hitting some good rares. Obviously, we're always hoping for more than 1. Of course, like Grab the Prize. That's the one that my friend was talking about. So we actually put that to the side for him. So is he looking for it? But yeah, that's one of the cards that we're looking for. You know, the different rares when it comes to land, something usable. And then we still haven't seen any of the other rare lands, so we're hoping we get some of those as well. Insect token. Is there any in the back? I did not see. Manifest. I believe everyone's also looking for everywhere tokens. Mountain. Undead Sprinter. Look at that. Rakdos zombie. Love it. You may cast Undead Sprinter from your graveyard if a non-zombie creature died this turn. If you do, Undead Sprinter enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. Not bad for Rakdos. A black and a red comes in with 2/2. If it dies, you can cast it from the graveyard. Just great reanimation, really. It's Trample Haste. Always comes in with the +1/+1. Not bad at all. It's not bad at all. I have to see if I can draft a little bit of a Rakdos deck this next time around when I do some draft on Arena. Again, the last time I did blue-green, it actually did pretty well. Great to manifest. Didn't do too badly. Went 4-3. Just was able to get, you know, stopped there at the end. But you know, it was a great deck. It was a lot of fun. But again, just the fact that those piranha flies like just kept destroying for me were fantastic. Inquisitive Glimmer. I know people were happy about the art for the glimmers, and here we are continuing that beautiful trend. Look at all those spider webs though on the swamp. The Mind Skinner. Now this card is interesting. 3 blue. The Mind Skinner can't be blocked. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage, and each opponent mills that many cards. This is also a 10-1. So if it hits you on its own, it's going to mill you for 10 each time because it cannot be blocked. So you must destroy this, because I got milled out by it once. Because it doesn't have to hit you itself. It can hit you with anything else can do combat damage, and it'll mill you as well. And trust me, in limited specifically, it goes by very, very fast in 40 card decks. All right. Altanak the Thrice Called, and we still see and continue to see just one rare per pack, which is a little troubling. We're hoping that, maybe we could have hit 1 or 2 rares, a little bit more. I mean, the only one that we got that was different was, of course, the actual special guest. And we also haven't seen any other mythics, so let's hope that this one's the first one. We got more art here. Whoa! Defiant Survivor. Neglected Manor. There we go. We asked for the mythic, and we do get one. Nico, Light of Hope. 2 generic, white and blue. Legendary creature, Human Wizard, 3/4. Ah, no rare. I love to see that. Grievous Wound, 3 and 2 black. Enchanted player can gain life. Whenever enchanted player is dealt damage, they lose half their life rounded up. So, continuing to do something else other than just regular damage with these cards. That's a lot of these cards actually do a lot of that when they hit. There's other triggers as well for the damage going straight through. And again, another pull that we're looking for is Grab the Prize. So hoping we can get some of those as well for the Pauper deck. So again, not just looking for rares, but also looking for this great common. Vicious Clown, terrifying, buddy. Island. Enduring Vitality, we get the enchantment creature Elk Glimmer. Vigilance, and creatures you control have tap it, add 1 mana of any color. When it dies, if it was a creature, return to the battlefield under its owner control. It's now an enchantment. So, still get great use out of that one. Very, very good. So when enchantment creatures die, a lot of them just go back to the battlefield as an enchantment. Giving them, like that one, leaving your creatures to have the tap, add 1 mana of any color. So, great utility, great usage out of those enchantment creatures. And I, for one, I'm hoping we get some great brews out of those actual cards themselves. Spirit here. We get a foil Meat Locker and Drowned Dinner. Lakeslide Shack. Enduring Tenacity. We keep seeing more enchanted creatures. Very nice. Snake Glimmer. 2 and 2 black. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. When Enduring Tenacity dies, if it was a creature, return to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment. This would probably be good in Orzhov, right? With the life gain on white, and then of course having that, be able to get that out on black with some removal with black as well. Not bad at all. I think that might actually work with that card. That synergy might do well there. I mean, maybe Golgari if it has some like life gain, but definitely I see Orzhov being the choice there for the life gain. Glimmer. Honestly, could that probably go in my Mardu Modern deck? Because we gain the life with the Flage, we gain the life with the Gator Souls, especially with the Ocelot bringing more creatures and tokens. Flage obviously gaining the life, and then when it comes in with the Gator Souls, that might be something to try. Especially because you want to be able to kind of ping them down as well as you're bringing out more creatures on the board. Speaking of the Leyline of the Void, great card. We keep getting Leyline of the Void, even though we already have a playset, so I'm very, very happy though. This card, great utility in a lot of my decks. I'm able to sparingly now put it in a lot more decks, and it's in foil. Beautiful. Forest. So let's see what the rare is, or I should say mythic. It is a mythic. Overlord of the Haunt Woods. Very, very happy to get more Overlord, especially this one. This is a great one. Enchantment creature, Avatar Horror, Impending 4. So 1 and 2 green. If you cast a spell for its spending cost, it enters with 4 time counters and isn't a creature until the last is removed. At the beginning of your end step, remove a time counter from it. So original cast is 3 and 2 green, and pending is 1 and 2 green. And whenever Overlord of the Haunt Woods enters or attacks, create a tapped colorless land token named Everywhere. That is every basic land type. That's one of the reasons people are looking for that specific token, because of this card. So very, very nice. Being able to have a card or a token that is every basic land type is not a bad thing at all. I do apologize for going through the commons and uncommons a little bit fast. We saw a lot of them within the collector booster box video, so I tried to read or at least go through them there as well. But having so many packs to go through here, we don't want to slow it all down to make the video. I already make long videos. I want to make it even longer than I have to. Glimmer Manifest, Veteran Survivor, Forest. We get Leyline of Mutation, a very Leyline heavy box so far. It's not bad. And this is, if Leyline Mutation is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. You may pay Wooburg rather than pay the mana cost for spells you cast. So trying to figure out how people are using that one. I'm not really sure if the everything token counts as Wooburg, because you're technically only paying for one. But we'll see. We'll see what people come up with. Obviously, what is the other Leyline? Leyline of the Guild Pact, right? Obviously gives the thing more like Wooburg and stuff. So I wonder how that works with it. Obviously, I haven't booted myself, haven't tested it out, but I'm gonna look up to see what other people are doing. Kind of get maximum usage out of that Leyline itself. Spirit token, I'm gonna just be checking for the Everywhere token. We have the Undead Sprinter, rare, very nice. Foil, so we're gonna get another rare here. At least that's a good sign. So, Strangled Cemetery, let's go ahead and slow down on this land. So, we've gotten plenty of these already, where Strangled Cemetery enters tapped unless a player has 13 or less life. You can tap it for black or green. Others do the same, so they're dual lands in a sense. They come in tapped unless a player has 13 or less life. It's kind of difficult to see how good this will be because when you start the game, it's not going to be a fast land. It definitely brings out what you need later on in the game, but not very much so in the beginning. Pauper might see great uses out of it. You know, obviously being able to have more lands and utility towards the later half of the game after you've, specifically in my case when I'm doing the burn decks, like burning your opponents down or hitting them hard enough. But a little tough to see how well they're going to be. I mean, they are common lands, so they're not expected to be that crazy powerful. But I'm trying to see how people are going to figure out a way to get this into becoming fast lands. Some people will figure it out for sure. Unstoppable Slasher rare. Now this one's a great one as well. It's a 2 and a black. Zombie Assassin, Death Touch. So whenever Unstoppable Slasher deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life rounded up. And when it dies, if it has no counters on it, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with 2 stun counters on it. So if you do kill it and it comes back, destroy while it has a counter on it, or if not, it's going to keep coming back. So your best choice, honestly, is just to exile it right off the top. But it's not going to have any trouble going on the field and immediately attacking as fast as it can. Because when it does combat damage, that trigger is insane. And I've been able to do it on Arena. It is honestly just seeing the damage tick. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun for sure. I've been able to cast a Vagabond from with the reanimate as well, bringing it back from the graveyard. It was a little bit too little too late, but being able to see our decks get exiled all the way to 6 cards, not bad. Island, oh, that's actually really good. Full art. Fear of the Dark. Mountain. Simone, All Questioning. Now this card, people are definitely going to build a deck around her. She's fantastic. At the beginning of your end step, if a land enters the battlefield under your control this turn, and you control a prime number of lands, so 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, they have the prime numbers at the bottom. Well, not all of them, but the ones you're probably going to encounter the most. You create Primo the Indivisible, a legendary 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token, and then you put that many +1/+1 counters on it. So at 2 and a 3 and a 5, each one at the end steps, they create a token with that many +1/+1s. Getting 7/7s out on the battlefield is pretty easy and effective. You easily see them. They don't have trample and all that. Of course, we have ways to mitigate that and add that to it, but this card just continues to create threats on the battlefield as your just regular turns keep going is really, really powerful. And it's only cost of 1 generic, a green, and a blue. I definitely see this card getting a lot of use. So that's Simone, All Knowing. We get some Fractal Strength. Murder keeps coming up. Obviously, great use for removal in black. But we don't see more Grab the Prize. Huh. All right, so we only got in the 3 mythics, one of them being a special guest. Let's hope we get another mythic here. Treasure. They should never have given us this much power. Cynical Loner foil. Mountain. Oh, there we go. See, you ask and you shall receive. We get the Funeral Room and Awakening Hall Enchanted Room. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. When you unlock this door, return all creature cards from the graveyard to the battlefield. That's an insane card. Obviously, it costs a lot for the Awakening Hall, a little bit as well for the Funeral Room. But you can use, again, I'm thinking of turning to standard, being able to have this for like the Rakdos Lizard deck. Saying all you do is ping with that deck as it is. Put this into modern with Yawgmoth. I think it'll work, even if you just carry a 1 of. That's a beautiful mythic. The room, we'll take that. We get the beautiful piggy bank. Look at that. Oof. Wouldn't you want to have that kind of piggy bank for yourself? I don't think you'll ever not save money. Grab the prize. There we go. See that piggy bank? You don't want to stick your money in there and take your money out. You're going to be really good with your savings for sure if you see that. All right. I mean, a lot of rares. Decent. Actually, you know what? Pretty good mythics. Overlord and the room that I was looking for is not bad. Could we hope for more? Always. Always. But not bad so far. Bleeding Woods. Gruul land there. Oh, yes. Okay. Now, this is fantastic. I want more of these lands in Rakdos, of course. Blaze, Mirror, Verge. This is the one that, of course, you bring it in. You can just tap it for black. But you can tap it for red. And you can activate it only if you control a swamp or a mountain. So it's not a fast dual land. It is a dual land, but it's not a fast one because you cannot activate it at least until turn 2. But having an everything token there helps. The good thing is you don't need to have another mountain in order to activate it because then it wouldn't work. But as long as you have another swamp in the field, this card actually works with it as well. So very, very nice. You probably don't want it to be your first land if you can help it. Probably want it to be your second land and forward, just so you can activate that second color if needed. But we need more of this for sure. We have 2 so far, going for the play set, so we can see how we can add it and work with it. But then we have another Leyline. Again, Leyline heavy deck, and I appreciate it too. And 2 white. If Leyline of Hope is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. If you would gain life, you gain that much life plus 1 instead. As long as you have 7 life or more, then your starting life total, creatures you control get +2/+2. Now, I know we're talking about standard mostly, but I immediately want to throw this in my Bilbo Baggins Commander deck just for that life gain, trying to get to 111 as fast as I can. Very nice. Violent Urge to throw that in there for sure. Violent Urge. Some more rooms, looking through the other stuff. We're going to be adding other things. Right now, grab the prize is the prize for commons. Hoping to get that. Hoping to get as many as we can. Hopefully more than a playset. So we can, spread that love around the pauper community that we have as well. More tokens. Foil Glimmerburst. Island. Silent Hall Creeper, 1 in a blue. It's a horror, it cannot be blocked, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you choose one that hasn't been chosen. So you put 2+1/+1 counters on Silent Hall Creeper, you draw a card, or it becomes a copy of another target creature you control. Very cool. Imagine trying to make that into another Mindkeeper. Woof. That would be insane. Another 10-1 that can't be blocked. That's like kind of menacing situation that you just like hope you draw enough removal to get rid of it. All right, I'm really liking the power level of these actual cards. I'm not really sure about the monetary value. I haven't really been looking at that. You'll see the monetary value of these cards as, quote unquote, pull like better ones, and you'll see them up in the edit. But right now, just loving the effects of these cards and hoping we can get some more great uses out of them. Lit Up. Oh, this is a good one too. I really like this sorcery. It's a 1 and 2 white. So you choose one. You destroy all tapped creatures or destroy all untapped creatures. It works very well, especially if your opponent is like holding something up and after you attack your second main, go ahead and you do it. Really, really good. Break down the door. Miasma Demon, Unable to Scream. Resurrected Cultist and Jump Scare. Jump scare being the last card on that one, legit jump scare for sure. The art on it does not hold back. All right, let's go a little bit faster through the deck. See what we have. Vernal Phantom foil. Forest. Here past the Veil, 2 in the Gruel, so 2 red and green. Discard your hand, and then draw X cards, where X is the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. Okay. Very nice. Haunted Screen. Nice artifact. I think we get some great use out of that as well. Winter's Intervention. Now this is a good one. In limited, it's a great counterspell for sure, because you can also manifest Dread if you don't want to actually counter the target spells. Turn Inside Out, Fierce Radiance, and then Glimmer Light. Alright, they don't want to hold up too many of the packs. We still have about 1/3, a little bit more than 1/3 to go through. You're getting the Manifest, which is good. We're going to need that. Rare State Hidden, Neglected Manor. Unidentified Hover Ship. 1 and 2 white, artifact vehicle. When identified hover ship enters, exile up to 1 target creature with toughness 5 or less. When unidentified hover ship leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner manifests Dread. So when it leaves, whoever you exiled the creature from, they get to manifest Dread. Okay. Make sure you remove that if you get exiled with it, because it at least give you something to look forward to with the Manifest Dread. Manifest Dread, another great ability as well. Grabbing the 2 cards and then putting 1 in the graveyard and 1 in Manifest lets you thin out your deck and also see what you can pull off. Very good. Foil Osseous Stick Twister. That was a mouthful. Island. Razorkin Needlehead. There we go. 2 red. So it's a human assassin. And that when Razorkin Needlehead has first strike during your turn, whenever an opponent draws a card, Razorkin Needlehead deals 1 damage to them. Obviously, everybody's talking about the mini Sheldred. So being able to have this with Sheldred works to your advantage. I got to find a way to put this into my Rakdos mid-range standard deck because it's going to be great effect. And it's a 2/2 creature. Not bad. We're looking for more. We have 2 so far. We've got some great ones from the actual collector booster box. So with that's 3. Hoping for 1 more to get the playset of the Razorkin Needlehead. We still need some more Verges. We're looking for that. We're looking for Mythics. We haven't hit the Balgavoth yet in this box. I'm hoping we do. That's an uncommon. Oh, sorry. Common Ticket Booth and Tunnel of Hate. Ooh. Enriched Cornfield. Oh, I just saw something here. Victor. Oh, we got a Balgavoth, but not the one we were looking for. But still. Victor, Balgavoth's Seneschal. 1 white and a black. This is a borderless rare. It's a human warlock and it has Eerie. So whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, Surveil 2. If this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn. If it's the second time, each opponent discards a card. If it's the third time, put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Get this in there with the enchant decks immediately. Very, very good. Borderless rare. Hey, we did not think we were going to get a borderless rare in this box today, so very good. We get more Balgavoths, but not the one we're looking for specifically. Unsettling Twins, Scorching Dragonfire. All right. All right, we're done with 2/3 of the box now. This being that last pack there. Then we have 1/3 of the box. So hoping we get some more great Mythic pulls. All right, Mythic, let's see what we got for you. Common, Plains, and then Dissection Tools. It's a 5 cost artifact equipment. When it enters Manifest Dread, then attach it to that creature. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has Death Touch and Life. And in order to equip it to something else, you have to sacrifice the creature. Okay. Enduring Curiosity. Oh, nice. We keep getting the different Enduring Glimmers here as well. So this is the Clad Glimmer. 2 and 2 blue. Flash. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. When Enduring Curiosity dies, if it was a creature, return to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment. Probably shouldn't have read that because it's the same thing as the other ones, but still, good to know. Keep pulling the Enduring Glimmers, hoping we can use them as well. Still yet to see how an enchantment deck might work in standard. But again, keeping my eye out, keeping seeing what people are brewing. A lot of people that are much smarter than me have been definitely trying that out for sure, I'm sure. Toy, and then Malevolent Chandelier. Razor Trap Gorge, Rakdos, beautiful. We get the rare Roaring Furnace and Steaming Sauna. Now, I feel like this one is a kind of harder room to play. Like, I know if you're playing Is It, obviously you could run it. You're gonna have both colors, but seeing a room being different colors is kind of tough. You're not sure how well that's gonna work. File Mutilator. The art on this is like insane on some of these cards. Hey, grab the prize. We almost got a playset. Let's go. But yeah, it's just some of the art is really, really insane. Some of the imagination that they have for this art, I don't know who can think of these things. But let me tell you, it stands out for sure. It's a great, great set. Say its name, foil. Swamp. Yes. Blazemeyer Verge, another borderless one. Let's go, borderless land for great usage, great effect. That concludes our playset of Verge. So I honestly, personally, very, very happy to have that. Great use. Rakdos, it just knows me very, very well. Rakdos just knows its way to my heart. Whenever in doubt, I always go back to Rakdos. It's just what calls to me. It's just what I love. It's just my being, really. What about you guys? Let me know in the comments below, what colors do you usually gravitate to, even when you try not to? Like, when I do limited, like, pre-releases, I try to force Rakdos so much, even though I know I shouldn't. But it's just what I know. It's just what I understand, you know? Vanish from sight. Lanes. Overlord of the Belmerk. I mean, come on. Look at that. In black. I love it. Enchant creature avatar horror. It has impending 5. And whenever Overlord of the Belmerk enters or attacks, you mill 4 cards. Then you may return a non-avatar creature, card, or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. So not just from the cards that you milled, from the graveyard itself into your hand. Love this card so far. Very, very nice. And another mythic. That's a great mythic to get there for myself as well. Very, very, very happy with it. I mean, look at all the blue and green as well. Look at that. Rootwise Survivor, Fear the Imposter, Creeping Peeper, Manifest Dread, Daggermaw Megalodon, Grasping Longneck. Man, talk about colors that you want to take. And then the foil itself is blue too. The draft was calling for you to play blue-green. Probably calling for everybody else to play blue-green as well. But if it was like the second or third pack, you know, people would have skipped those as well, gone with something else. That would have been open for you. Uncommons, Monkey Lounge, Forest, Balustrade Worm, 3 and 2 green. This spell can't be countered, Trample and Haste, and Delirium. So you can pay 2 and 2 green, and you can return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. The finality counter only if you have Delirium. So it's in the graveyard, just bring it back. It's fine. Leyline of the Void. We have the playset of Leyline of the Void. Again, we already have a playset from like the modern decks that we play and the Pioneer decks that we play, but now we have a playset in the new art. Again, Rakdos just knows its way to my heart. And Leyline of the Void, which has been a great card for me. It's saved me in so many rounds, just done so well for me when it comes to not letting the opponent pull off their game plans with the graveyard hate. But what can you do? If it works, it works. Bleeding Woods. Ghost Vacuum. You can exile target card from the graveyard. You can pay 6 and tap this to sacrifice it. And then you put each creature exiled with Ghost Vacuum onto the battlefield under your control with a flying counter on it. Each of them is a 1/1 spirit in addition to its other types. So you might want to exile different things that have abilities on them and not just regular creatures or just creatures that don't have abilities you can activate or abilities that actually trigger on different things. Ghost Vacuum. Ooh. Oh, Thornspire Verge. Let's go. More of the dual lands. Borderless as well. In a play booster box. Let's go. We'll take that. Unwanted Remake. TV art. I don't know what they're calling that, but I'm calling that TV art. Having borderless lands within, like borderless cards themselves without play boosters is always great. So that one was also like a double rare pack. Love to see it. You love to see that. Spirit, free of ability, mountain, hedge shredder, 2 and 2 green. Whenever it attacks, you may mill 2 cards. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from your library, put them onto the battlefield tapped. Now this is a great ramp card for sure. Hedge shredder. All right. Anything else here that we want to look at? Oh, Inocuous Rat. When this dies, Manifest Dread. That's really powerful, actually. Flavoring Branch Snapper. Trample plus 4 recycling. I've been like hit with that damn face down card on that one as well. It came out of nowhere. It just wrecked me. Great card. Yeah, Head Shredder with the actual Rampage. I love it. Oh, what is this art? This is really cool. Let's see what this one is. Mirror Room. Okay. Yeah, check that out. Not bad. Creepin' Keeper. That's a horrible name for a card. Raucous Carnival. Rip Spawn Hunter. 2 green and a white. Oh, so it's another one that we haven't talked about in this video. Survival. So at the beginning of your second main phase, if Rip Spawn Hunter is tapped, reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is its power. Put any number of creatures and or vehicle cards with different powers from among them into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. So, survival. Whenever you have anything tapped in your second main phase, they'll trigger. So you don't have to attack, but obviously attacking does help tap them. You have other ways to tap them as long as it happens before the second main phase. Oh, double rare, the Tale of Tamio. That's great art as well. 2 in the blue enchantment. You have 1, 2, and 3. Mill 2 cards. If 2 cards that share a card type were milled this way, draw a card and repeat the process. And the last one, exile any number of target, instant, and or sorcery. Exile any number of target, instant, sorcery, and or Tamio Planeswalker cards from your graveyard. Copy them. You may cast any number of the copies. Oof, what a card. Nothing else on there. The TV art. The Cadaver Lab. Bringing stuff back. What is it? From the graveyard, right? So when you unlock this door, return target creature card from the graveyard to your hand. And when something leaves the graveyard, create a 2/2 horror. That is a great card. Trust me. You don't have to always manifest dread with it. Just returning stuff from the graveyard or even to your hand triggers the 2/2 horror. That synergy is great on that card. I did a little sealed thing, the sealed events on Arena with the Gremlin. And that card itself was very, very useful. Mountain. Leyline of Resonance. There we go. 2 and 2 red. If it's in your hand, opening hand, you may begin with on the field. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only a single creature you control, copy that spell. You may copy any targets for the copy. Leyline heavy box. We've gotten, I think, at least one of each Leyline, so not bad at all. Rip Chain Razorkin. All right. 4 more packs. Let's see what the luck brings us in these packs. Again, comment down below what you think we're going to hit. Are we going to hit any more Mythic? The last one we hit being the Overlord. You folks think we're going to hit anyone? Comment down below. Send me your luck. Let's see what we get in the last 4 packs. So we got some great art. We got the Dagger Maw, Megalodon, Raucous Carnival foil. Ooh, we do get a Mythic right away. And Walk-in Closet and Forgotten Cellar. Now this is a great one that people have been looking at as well. It's you may play lands from your graveyard. Always fantastic for one side of the actual enchantment, and that's just one side. The other is, when you unlock this door, you may cast spells from your graveyard this turn. And if a card will be put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, exile it instead. Walk-in Closet, Forgotten Cellar. Now that is a powerful Mythic card. Beautiful Mythic room. We'll take that, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. No other rare in this pack, unfortunately. Skullcap Nuisance. Where are you, buddy? Final Vengeance. Terramorphic Expanse. More Valuable Slayer. That was a great Mythic, honestly. Again, people are looking for that one. That is like the one green card that people were looking for, much like the Innkeeper's talent and the other one. That is the green one for this actual set. Warrior Watchdog, Etch Cornfield, Gloom Lake Verge. There we go. More lands. We'll take them. Those rare lands so far, very beautiful, very, very good for us. See where we can slot them in. See what kind of plays we can make with them. Of course, I think we're gonna be doing maybe 1 or 2 of at first until we figure it out. I'm not sure if a full playset is the best advantage for you because again, if you open with opening hand with 2 of them and nothing else, doesn't really help that much. Unfortunately, they don't say mountain or plains or any of that on them, so that trigger does not work with 2 of those on the field. We get a foil uncommon bottomless pool and locker room. We get a swamp. Let's go. Valgaboth Terror Eater. Not only do we get the Valgaboth, we get the Valgaboth in the borderless art. Let's go. Legendary creature Elder Demon. It has flying, lifelink. It costs 6 and 3 black, by the way, so a total of 9. It has ward. Sacrifice 3 non-land permanent. If a card you didn't control would be put into opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. During your turn, you may play cards exiled with Valgaboth. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana cost value rather than pay its mana cost. It's a 9/9. There you go, Valgaboth, Sharer Eater. I love this box. It just knows what I want. It gave me the cards I wanted today. Beautiful, beautiful Valgaboth. If we can fill out the playset for the grab the prize on this pack as well. Ooh, let's play a game. Do we hit it? Maybe? Oh no, we did not. The actual grab the prize on this one. We still have 1 pack for that. We got the Valgaboth. You know the 1 mythic we didn't hit that we actually wanted to hit as well? I didn't, but that's on me. I didn't call it out. The Wandering Rescuer. If you know, you know. If you don't, check out that collector box opening. Whee! Crack Skull. Let's see what we have in the last pack. Peculiar Lighthouse. Ooh, and a rare and the Grievous Wounds. Okay. Again, not bad. We stopped the life gain. You can always take that. And then we have the rest of the cards. Now, the last chase for the last pack for commons. Grab the prize to fill out the playset. Oh, uncommons. Do we hit it? No, we get the room. It's all right. We get another room here. No, grab the prize to fill out the actual playset for it. But regardless of that, we had some great cards. I mean, they're all getting mixed up now. We got plenty of rares here as well. I don't think we have. I mean, first of all, let me put all the lands together. All the ley lines and the lands, right? Just to see what we have for those. It's just great. Just the fact that we got borderless lands out of it. It's not bad. The room rares. Razorkin Needlehead, love it. I still need 1 more for the playset, but other than that, it's really good. Leyline, another Verge, love it. Leyline, another. We got 2 Leylines of the Void, right? Vagabond's Lair, put the land there. Leyline. All right, let's see. Did we get all the Leylines? I think we did. Transformation, Void, Mutation, Hope, another Void, and Leyline Residence. So we hit all the actual Leylines. And then we got Vagabond's Lair, Blazemire Verge, Thornsfire Verge, and then Gloom Lake Verge. Again, the 2 Rakdos Verges. Let's go. We love to see it. Great rares as well. Let's figure out what we have in the last final mythic. Oh, sorry, they're all like all over the place. Probably the most underground I've ever been for a video. Just a lot of fun. Valgaboth, you love to see it. Terror Eater. Funeral Room and Awakening Hall. Overlord of the Hauntwood. Maybe I should do Golgari, huh? Eco Light of Hope. Damnation. And then Walk-in Closet, Forgotten Cellar. And lastly, Overlord of the Baelmerk. Great cards. We didn't finish out the playset, but we do have 3 grab the prize going in that. Hopefully, Rakdos burn deck. Thank you so much all for hanging out with me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course, hit that bell notification for yourself to know when all the videos are up. Every Monday, 10 a.m., we try to do a opening for you all. Check it out. Whether it's this TCG Magic the Gathering, Lorcana, we've been doing a lot lately. I have a special one for you all. I really like the art on One Piece. All right, I'm gonna be real with you. I really like the art on One Piece. Unfortunately, I don't play One Piece, so I never really wanted to get into collecting the cards of One Piece. But that's probably the one TCG where I want to collect the cards. So next week, unless there's something else that comes up and pops off out of nowhere that I gotta put in, and in between that. But next week, if all goes well, tune in. We have a opening of the latest One Piece set, Tale of Two Legends. We're gonna open that up here as well, see what kind of great hits we have, show off the cards, because the art on that set is fantastic. Fortunately, I don't play it, so I try not to open that as much, but I thought it was time to open up a box here, see what kind of things we collect, see if we can check it out. As always, if you're looking for specific cards for yourself, check out my affiliate link down below to tcgplayer.com. That's your one-stop shop for sealed products and singles for TCG. So for myself, when I'm looking for that singular card for the playset of Grab the Prize, that's right, going to TCG Player, see what we can find there. If we needed more of those Blazemire Verges, we would have gotten it there, but luckily we got the playset. But if we're looking for other lands or other singles, we're going to check out TCG Player. Again, use my affiliate link down below, help to support the channel in another way. If you want to support directly, patreon.com/AlexisLopezTCG. You can check all the stuff out there. We have behind the scenes, we have early videos, we put them up as well. We have a Discord, and we check all that out as well. But again, all the YouTube algorithm stuff, all the free stuff, the comments, the views, the likes, the thumbnail notifications, all of that, the subscriptions, it all helps the channel grow. And I appreciate you all for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you all for doing all the free algorithm stuff on YouTube. Thank you so much. As always, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever it is that you may be. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you folks next time. Enjoy your game time with your friends, family, and loved ones. And I'll see you next time. Peace.